Hi, I'm Ross Benjamin of rbwins.com. It's the Winner's Circle Sports Betting Podcast. It's Thursday, April the 7th. I got a free NBA winner for you on Friday the 8th, and you guessed it by looking at my background, the Miami Heat and the Atlanta Hawks game. But before we get to that, just a couple friendly notes here. First of all, Doug Upstone normally joins us on Thursdays. Unfortunately, Doug had a prior commitment. He couldn't make it today, and he'll be back with us on Monday. Wish Doug all the best. So I'll be flying solo, and I flew solo for Wednesday, or excuse me, for Tuesday for a Wednesday game. And I gave you Tuesday night, and if you viewed it on Wednesday, whatever the case may be, I gave you the Brooklyn Nets -5 over the New York Knicks. Boy, that looked awful hairy as Brooklyn trailed by 17 at the half, but rebounded to win that game by 12 points. So we're now 42-21 with our last 32 videos, folks. That's 67% against the spread. And if you have not subscribed yet, take a second to do so. Costs you absolutely nothing. There's no strings attached. And while you're there, I should say, subscribing, make sure you hit that notification bell, and you'll be alerted immediately upon any of our free pick videos going up and being published on this channel. For those of you who have subscribed, I thank you. There's many of you out there where I think we topped over 7,300. So not bad for a show that's just 2 years old. And we're going to continue to grow, and we thank you for helping us do that. If you are subscribed, make sure you go into your YouTube account and hit that notification bell, folks, because I get emails and notifications on YouTube through the course of time that will ask me, when's the next video going to be up? Well, you don't have to worry about that checking all the time if you hit that notification bell, because as I alluded to earlier, you'll be notified immediately upon any future video going up. Exciting new feature over at rossbenjaminsports.com, rbwins.com, whatever URL you want to use. My single game and daily multi-game packages are now a 100% guaranteed. And what I mean by that, you don't get a refund, but if you lose, I will match your purchase price and credit it back to your account. You could use it any way you like toward future purchases. So nice feature at rbwins.com now. No longer do you have to worry about if you shelled out $35 and you lost. You not only lost your pick, but you lost your investment. Now you'll be credited back your $35. And more times than not, it'll be a moot point anyway, folks, because we're going to win. Also, anybody who is not registered at my site, special offer for new registrants. Go to my webpage, or homepage, I should say, at rbwins.com. In the top right-hand corner, there's a login logo there, and you just click on as a new registrant, and it one time only. You register, and you'll get $100 sign-up bonus. And again, that $100 will be credited to your account, and you could use it any way you like toward future purchases. And a lot of you have taken advantage of that, and hopefully more of you will, because baseball is beginning. And folks, Major League Baseball last year, my 10-star top plays were 43-22 on the season, good for 65%. And those of you who know me, I don't give out big chalks. I very seldom approach -140. And it's small favorites or reasonably sized favorites, underdogs, money line underdogs, and totals, and on occasion run lines. So again, my Major League Baseball run line 10-star top plays were 8-2 last year. I picked my spots with those. Most of the time you're getting plus money on that. And also my NBA, I released a 10-star top play yesterday on the LA Clippers -120 over the Phoenix Suns. And the Clippers, despite having a 39-point lead in that contest, ended up winning by 4, but we cashed the ticket. They don't ask us how or why. They ask us what's the result. So it's a winner. And boy, oh boy, my NBA money line picks this year. How about 12-0 for the year? And going back to last year, since the start of last year, 19-1 with my NBA money line picks. And folks, you'll never get a money line pick from me in the NBA that exceeds -135. There's been a few underdogs in there too. So again, folks, when I zero in on one of those plays, as you could see with all the multitude of NBA games I gave out this year, there's only been 12 that have been money line picks. But boy, when I give those out, 12-0. And since last year, again, 19-1. So let's move on. It's rbwins.com, where you can find daily packages, single game, multi-game, and also some subscription plans, folks, weekly, monthly, and annual. And for those of you who haven't registered, $100 sign-up bonus that's credited to your account. Let's get to the game. Miami and Atlanta, game that will take place in South Florida. Right now, as we speak, 24 hours in advance. Again, I'm taping on Thursday the 7th, and it's somewhere around 5 p.m. Eastern time. Miami is a 4.5-point favorite. Now, depending on when you view this video, these lines are subject to change, but I always, and we always, grade our picks on the line that we gave you at the time of recording. Now, sometimes that works for us and other times against us, but it's the fairest way we feel to do that. Now, in terms of this matchup, Atlanta has, Atlanta's been, for the success they've had over the last 2 years, they're 42-38 this year, but I think a lot of folks thought they were going to be much better. But still, they're going to be in the play-in tournament next week. And last year, they made the playoffs. They made a run to the Eastern Conference Finals. But despite all that success they've had over the last 2 years, they haven't been a very good road team, especially in regular season action. And this year is no different. As a matter of fact, Atlanta's gone 0-8 straight up in ATS in their last 8 away games when facing a team with a winning record. And they lost those 8 contests by an average of 9 points per game. Atlanta has also gone 0-7 straight up in ATS on the road all season long when facing opponents with a win percentage of between 600 and 700. And Miami certainly qualifies in that regard, as they're 52-28 with a 650 win percentage. The Hawks are also 6-17 against the spread as a road dog this season, and as an underdog between 3.5 and 9.5 points. The Hawks are just 3-12 against the spread, not very good. And like I alluded to before, they're currently a 4.5-point underdog in this matchup. On the other hand, Miami comes in red hot, 5-0 straight up in ATS in their last 5, winning by a dominant margin of 16.6 points per game. Miami is on the cusp of clinching the #1 seed with a win here on Friday evening, as they'll be the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference with a win or a combination of a Boston and Milwaukee loss. Actually, it's their magic number's 1. If they win, they're in. If Milwaukee or Boston loses in their last 3 games, they're also in. So they're in a very good position, but I'm sure the Heat, as well as they're playing right now, would like to clinch the #1 seed in the East in front of their home folks. Not only are they 5-0 straight up in ATS in their last 5, and like I alluded to, winning by sizable margins, offensively, they've been smoking hot as they've averaged 122.8 points per game during this 5-game win streak, while shooting 53.1% from the field and 47% from beyond the 3-point line. And that includes making 18 threes a game over their last 5. So it's easy to see why the Heat are not only winning and covering, but also blowing opponents out in the process of doing so. Division games this year, the Miami Heat, 12-2 straight up and 9-4-1 against the spread. I'm going with the Miami Heat here minus 4.5 over Atlanta. Miami, minus 4.5 over Atlanta as your free pick for Friday, April 8th. Don't forget to give me a like, folks. Just a small token of your appreciation. Deeply appreciated. I would like to thank all our subscribers and loyal followers. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, no strings attached, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and you'll be alerted immediately upon any future videos being published. Until the next time, I would like to wish each and every one of you nothing but the very best. Good luck and God bless, folks.